Hilarious.
Oh, all right. Let's. I want to talk about this TSA story. Did you get to check out this TSA story I sent you today?
Yes.
Oh man, I can't wait.
So crazy.
I can't wait to hear what you guys say about this. Well, let me set this up here. We'll play this audio clip about this TSA story with this lady and her pump. It's very upsetting. All right, let me play this here.
High school vice principal Amy Strand says as a new mother, she's used to travel being a little stressful.
I've traveled before many times. I travel for work, and it's never been a problem before.
But Wednesday afternoon, while going through Lihui Airport security with her 9-month-old daughter Eva, she faced a problem she didn't expect.
I was going through the line, and they pulled me aside and asked if they could look in their breast pump, and I said, of course.
It's what he said next that threw her.
The TSA agent was not going to allow me to take my breast pump because there was no milk in the bottles.
TSA recently changed its screening procedures to allow women to carry breast milk onto planes without testing it. But breast pumps are treated as medical equipment that may or may not require additional screening. Strand says the agent said without milk in the pump, she could not board.
I asked him if there was a private place I could pump, and he said, no, you can go in the women's bathroom.
The only outlet for her electric pump was at the sink.
I had to stand in front of the mirrors and the sinks and pump my breast in front of every tourist that walked in that.
When the bottles were full, Strand was allowed to board and return home to Maui, but her feelings of anger grew.
I was embarrassed and humiliated and then angry that I was treated this way.
In a statement to KITV4 News, the TSA admitted that their officer mistakenly told Strand that she could only bring the pack if it was medically necessary. Quote, we accept responsibility for the apparent misunderstanding and any inconvenience or embarrassment this incident may have caused her. Paula Akana, KITV4 News.
So yeah, this happened to me when I tried to get on a plane and my breast pump, and I had to demonstrate it. It didn't happen, and then they put me in a detention center for a week. So I can really feel for this woman, and but she was legitimate. I was just trying to be an idiot. So what? Kat, is this another reason why you don't travel on planes? Is just because security are just jerks sometimes?
Well, it's gotten so ridiculous. I mean, you kind of think, well, that TSA agent is just an idiot, right? But it's like there's so many things you can't carry on a plane now. He probably literally thought. I mean, I'm not defending the guy. I think it was ridiculous. But ice packs, you can't even bring ice packs now. I mean, the whole thing is just dumb. Oh, and that's the one liquid you can bring on is the bottles have to be full of boob juice, or but if they're empty, oh my gosh, they're a terrorist. What the hell? I mean, really, we have become a paranoid society where we can't even. It's like when I travel, I'm like, okay, I gotta find. I wasn't even able when I went to New York. I wanted so bad to bring my bottle of pink perfume, that Victoria's Secret pink. That's my favorite fragrance, okay? But I had to, settle for some little, the other fragrances I bought at Victoria's Secret were nice, but they were small little tiny bottles because, that's all you could bring, and they didn't have small little bottles of pink, so I had to, use something else. It's just, like, you can't use anything. You can't have anything, and any liquids you have to be in tiny-ass little bottles. It's just crazy. You can't bring, toothpaste now, too? You can't even bring toothpaste, right?
You got to put it in the bag.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You have to have it in a bag. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. But it's just, I mean, I don't know how many things you can make bombs out of or, terrorize a plane with. But it just seems like some of the things are just really ridiculous. And when you saw that woman in the picture with her baby, she hardly looked like a terrorist. Sorry. I'm not trying to profile here, but really, to make a big deal of breast pumps and breast milk, it's just gotten way out of hand, I think. And yes, that's part of why I don't like flying, because of all this having to put all your shoes and everything in that little thing, going through the thing. It's just a pain in the butt. It's what it is. And I don't know. I thought it was crazy. And but the thing that the article said too was that her breast pump was electric kind, right? And there was no outlets in the stalls.
Right.
But it's, from what I understand and from what I know about those breast pumps, is usually, even if they're electric, there's a way to take it and use it manually. Like you change, you just don't hook it up to the machine. You put another little part on, and then you can hand express. So that was my question too. Why couldn't she do that? Is she just trying to make? I mean, it was an issue, but playing the "oh, poor me, I'm so embarrassed" card, when she could have easily gone into the stall and pumped with her hand. Actually, technically, she could have squeezed the milk out of her into the bottle. You can do that too. You actually can do that, hand express. In fact, some women would rather do that than use a pump. I'm getting too involved in it, aren't I?
I got nothing, man. Of course,
move like a cow.
Of course, you just boosted our ratings just by talking about that stuff. So there's some kid in Arizona is like in the dark going, "Oh yeah, talk about pumping."
Pumping, little kid in Arizona, pumping ain't all you think it would be. It ain't sexy at all.